and welcome back to this Illustrator Basics tutorial. Today we're going to be going over colors and how we can manipulate them within Adobe Illustrator. So let's make a couple copies of this. I'm going to hold down Alt, click and drag over. Hold down Alt, click and drag over. And we got 3 copies. As you can see, it's grouped together, so I'm going to highlight them all and go up to Object, Ungroup, or press Shift Control G. So now we can select these individually. So as you can see, when we select these different objects, the fill color shows up over here. Under our swatch panel, we can go in and change the different fill color to some pre-selected swatches. Or we can click the color palette or color mixer and bring up the RGB values. You can see this yellow has a 251 R red value, 204 green value, and a 0 blue value. It also shows us our hex code. Now if you're working with a company, they may want you to work with their particular colors, their brand colors. So they may send you RGB values or a hex code that you can use. I prefer a hex code, so if they send you RGB, just go ahead and ask them for that hex code. Additionally, to manipulate these colors a little bit more, we could slide the sliders around to adjust the look of them. I can make that a little more red, add some magenta or purple to it, and then add some blue back into it and kind of make it like a gray, I guess now, but add a little more blue. And I'm actually adding blue by removing red, which is making it a little bluer. But we can manipulate it more by going over here and selecting the HSB panel, which stands for Hue, Saturation, and Brightness. We could change the hue of our particular color, change the saturation, could make it really saturated, which changes that a lot. Or we could change the brightness by making it really bright or really dark. Now let's say we have a color we really like. So I really like this yellow. If I click over here, go back to my swatches, I don't have this color pre-selected. So how do I add it to my swatches so I can just keep jumping to it as I work through this project? Well, go down to this new swatch and just click that. It brings up some options here. You can even name it and then press OK. And it pops the swatch up right here for you to work with. So you can quickly reference that swatch over and over again. However, that color does not show up in other Illustrator files. So if I make a new file, just a new template, open it, make a square, I don't have those swatches I created. They're only in this Illustrator file. If I need those colors, I can add them to my library. Now I do that by selecting the color, going to my libraries, and go down to this plus sign, and I can add that fill color or graphic or whatever I want in here. Sometimes you may be working in a project and find out that you need to switch over to CMYK or from CMYK to RGB. To do that, you just go up to File, Document Color Mode, and you can change it over here. And the final thing I want to show you in this tutorial is how to import custom swatches using Adobe Color Themes, which is a very, very helpful tool when choosing colors for a project. So go to Windows, Color Themes. You can see we have different color themes. I previously searched 80s retro. Now you can do color themes by popularity if I just click Explore. By just clicking Explore, it opens up the most popular current ones. So here someone thinks these colors are associated with summer, or you can search for different colors to fit your themes. So let's do sci-fi. This pops up different sci-fi colors. You can do fantasy, gold, or 80s retro. You get a bunch of colors associated with those different things that you search. So I like this color palette here, and if I want to work with it, I can import it into my color swatches by clicking here and putting Add to Swatches. Now if I exit out of here, select one of these colors, go to my fill, you can see the swatches are added down here. So let's go ahead and change that color to this, like that. And then we'll do this color followed by the pink. This kind of looks like those cups that every concession stand had, or at least the color profile does. And again, those swatches are only in this Illustrator file. If I go into another Illustrator file or open up a new one, these color swatches won't be there. Well, that's all I have for you in this tutorial. Why don't you go ahead and continue practicing changing the colors and manipulating the RGB values or the HSB values. If you found this tutorial useful, please drop us a like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss any future videos. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.